I'm going to get into that ID issue in a moment, but the DOJ has been asking for access to the voter registration list since, I guess, last August, so long before this. What specific legal argument is California using to say, no, we're not turning it over?
Yeah, well, I want to be clear. Yeah, for the last year, Harmeet and I have been demanding California hand over its voter rolls for an audit. We believe the rolls are dirty. We have many examples of people voting who should not have voted. We are relying on HAVA and NVRA on the federal basis that the Attorney General has the authority to request these voter rolls. California has refused. They're stonewalling, claiming that it would be a violation of their state privacy laws to hand over the data to the federal government. I mean, it's just a completely ludicrous argument. I mean, they're saying things like Social Security numbers would be a violation of state privacy laws to hand over. We issue the Social Security numbers. It's the federal government issues those.
Called the Treasury.
So it's totally ridiculous. They have found some lower level judges to agree with them for now. The case is up on appeal in the Ninth Circuit Court of Appeals, and we're going to take that as far as we need to go.
Hold up. Did he really just say, you're either crooked or you're stupid, right to the reporter's face? That escalated so fast. You can literally feel the tension radiating off the screen. Whether you agree with him or not, you can't deny that the sheer frustration over how these votes are being counted is boiling over on national television. When an election takes 5 days and they are still nowhere close to finishing the count, it creates a massive vacuum for distrust and paranoia. It's fascinating to watch the total breakdown of communication here. The reporter is trying to stick to the standard script, demanding hard evidence right on the spot, while the frustration is entirely focused on the painfully slow, opaque process itself. It makes you realize how the lack of transparency doesn't just cause confusion, it actively breeds outright hostility. If the system was fast and crystal clear, conversations like this wouldn't even need to happen. Instead, we get prime-time shouting matches.
Brenda Lee Brown Armstrong made her initial court appearance this morning. Case stems from a video made by conservative activist James O'Keefe. It appears to show Armstrong and others paying homeless people to register to vote and then signing various petitions.
God, we're going to give you $2. We just need 14 signatures.
The petitioner, Brenda Brown, hands cash money to the homeless person, not only for signing the California ballot initiative, but also as payment for them to register to vote.
Now, because you haven't registered, I need to register you so I can get paid too. I'm paying you guys, I need to get paid. Come on.
That is a federal felony. And it didn't just happen once. It happened over and over and over again. We personally witnessed and covertly filmed this happening at least 28 times over the span of our investigation. And that is just in Los Angeles.
Did you catch that last line? The system is not designed to detect or prevent fraud. The system sucks. Coming from someone directly involved in investigating these cases, that is a jaw-dropping admission. We are constantly told that everything is ironclad and deeply monitored, but here is a literal official flat out admitting that the safety nets simply do not exist. They actually prosecuted someone for paying people to register at false addresses in downtown LA, which perfectly lines up with that undercover footage we just looked at. It's not just a theory, it is happening, and it is being aggressively prosecuted. But the real terrifying takeaway is his point about it being widespread. If the system isn't built to catch it, how would anyone ever know the true scale of the problem? You essentially have to stumble upon it or have undercover cameras catch them in the act. It's like running a bank with no security cameras and just hoping everyone plays by the rules.
There was a public reporting of an undercover video of her on video paying homeless people to register to vote. So I think that was widely reported. It was all over the press. And as a result of that, we initiated and opened up a criminal investigation with the FBI. Not only did Ms. Brown pay people to register to vote, which is illegal, it is a federal crime, 52 USC 10307C, she also induced them to place false information on the voter registration forms. She had them put her address as the address to receive the ballots. What she was going to do with those ballots when received was to be determined. But this is an example of election fraud. And this is not merely an allegation. She has admitted guilt. She'll be appearing in court at 10 o'clock this morning. And she has agreed to enter a plea of guilty at the appropriate time. So this is not an allegation. This is not a theory. This is a admitted form of election.
So let me get this straight. We are supposed to just nod along and accept that an automated lag somehow managed to split a single batch of votes, giving one candidate absolutely zero while handing thousands to the others? Listen to the explanation they're giving here. They're claiming it was just a brief 1-minute glitch in the data collection feed. But in the world of high-stakes elections, a glitch that zeroes out a candidate is exactly the kind of thing that shatters public confidence. Even if it is a genuine, innocent technical error, the damage is already done the second those numbers hit the public media websites. It instantly fuels the fire. When the tech we use to run our society fails this spectacularly, even for just 60 seconds, it leaves a permanent stain on the integrity of the whole process. People want a system that works flawlessly right out of the gate, not one that requires an apology and a convoluted technical explanation the next morning. What do you guys think? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments, and I'll see you in the next one.